हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम नमो नारायणाय। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम नमो नारायणाय। How to do dhyaana? As already explained, dhyan, meditation, is the journey of the individual consciousness to supreme consciousness, Parame Vyoman. Narayana Pragyakashaha. Sri Vishnu is the Supreme Lord of Consciousness who is supporting this whole universe, and he has entered into every individual living being as individual consciousness to experience the qualities of this outside world. Only by the virtue of consciousness we are able to see, we are able to hear, we can taste, smell, we can touch, we can think. All these sensory organs are the windows to the outer world. The sensations of these external objects are carried through our nervous system into our brain, and our consciousness situated in the brain experiences the qualities of these objects. Consciousness is ever pure. Only this consciousness is ours, which we can call as mine and I am. Whole consciousness is one. Now, who are we? What are we? Who am I? Let us start analyzing to understand this most simple and most intricate question of who am I? Am I the body? No, I am not the body. Whatever we see, touch, hear, experience is all the outside object. So also our body is an outside medium for experiencing this divine entity. Are we the mind? No, we are not the mind. We can also observe the individual thoughts rising in our mind. We can observe when we are becoming angry. We can observe our mind in the state of depression. We can also see our excitement. All these phases of mind are also external. I am not the body, I am not the mind, but these are all our outer coverings, which are the means at the disposal of the Atma. Atma is the Amsha, the spark of the Supreme Divine. That is what Sri Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Mamai Vamsho Jivaloke Bhutanam Praminshanti. An eternal spark of mind enters into the body of beings to experience these qualities of the outside world. Everything is external, anything is external, is all perishable, is all disposable. They only have the qualities of sensations. They never give us peace or joy. Now, peace and joy is the quality of the Atma, which is eternal. What does not leave us from the birth to death The moment we come out of the mother's womb, we start breathing. And this breathing is the prana. The power of Paramatman makes this our breathing move in and move out. So the breath in is the prana, the breath out is the apana, which makes this body alive. And this is observed by virtue of prajna. We observe the breathing, we observe the outside world, we observe everything, we witness everything. So this witnessing consciousness is prajna. So really we are prana and prajna from birth to death. This is what we can call our own. This we can call I am this. I am this prana and prajna. And I am this atma. I am this atmavan. Atmavan, the spark of the Paramatman, the antaryami of the Atmavan is Paramatma. So I am Atma. I am this prana and this prajna. So in meditation, we observe our source of this prana and prajna. So how to do dhyan? Sit comfortably in a place clean and leveled. Spread a small bed sheet or a pillow where you can feel comfortable. Take a deep breath slowly and observe the breathing. Breathe in and observe the breathing slowly and steadily. Hold it when the breath reaches the pit of the stomach. Hold it as long as it is comfortable. Then breathe out slowly. When we exhale completely, observe the state and again breathe in. When we focus our mind, concentrate on this breathing, the mind automatically stops. And because the mind cannot do two things at the same time, either it can observe the breathing or it can bring out other thoughts, it can focus on the outer world. The mind always goes to the outer world, which causes only disturbance. This outer world is always the battle zone. Everybody trying to compete and everybody trying to beat the other. And how can there be peace in this outer world? Now, when the breathing is established with a deep breath in and deep breath out, the mind automatically becomes calm and we experience the order within ourselves. So this establishing of our breathing, observing our breath in and our breath out is the first step of meditation, dhyan. Now prana is the power of Paramatman. It is what makes this body an individual entity, is what makes us alive. This prana only sees through the eye, hears through the ear, speaks through the mouth, experiences the touch through the body, by the skin, experiences the pleasure through the pleasure organ. Generating organs is the source of pleasure, so mind always runs to this pleasure organ, things connected with these pleasure organs. So this mind has to be brought to its source, which is the Atma itself. So when our breathing becomes deep and slow, and mind becomes automatically calm. Now this is the first step. The second step is who drives this prana in and prana out. The power of Paramatman, the Paramatma. Mukhya prana antargata Sri Harihi. Sri Harihi is the power of prana who pushes the breath in and who pushes the breath out. And he is the prajna who observes this breathing. Anything we experience, The experiencer is the Atma. Now, there is another, the Antaratma, the Paramatman is only a witnessing. He witnesses. There is a very beautiful mantra in the Rigveda. Dva Suparna Savya Sakaya Samanam Vriksham Parishasva Jate Tayor Anyam Swadipyan Anyor Abhichakashiti. The individual soul seated in the body and the Supreme Paramatman, the creator of this universe, are of the same nature, of the same two birds of the same nature, of the same type. One is engaged in the experiences, the experiencing this outer world, being pleasure or pain, and the creator of this universe, the Narayana, the other bird, just simply looks on. If we focus, if we become the witnessing consciousness, if we just observe what is going on outside, what is going on inside, we attain identity with the Supreme Consciousness, with the Narayana consciousness. This is the second step. The third step is bring your attention, bring your focus onto the Ajna Chakra, the center between the eyebrows. Focus there and continue to observe the breathing. Any thought coming in between, also observe it without any identification. So this focusing of the inner consciousness through the Ajna Chakra brings us in conformity, in unison, makes our individual consciousness one with the Supreme Consciousness. Now when our individual consciousness merges with the Supreme Consciousness through the Ajna Chakra, the sense of time is lost. We experience enormous peace within ourselves. When there is total peace and joy within ourselves, the sense of time disappears. This is the state of supreme order. All our impurities disappear, all our diseases disappear, all our imbalances disappear, and this is the only meditation which is the substitute for all medications. So this is the third step of dhyaana. Dhyaana is focusing ourselves, observing the prana and the prajna, the deep breathing and the breathing itself. Now the individual soul is the anubhavi, it is the experiencer, and the Supreme Creator is the onlooker, is only witnessing. So when we become witness, all things become distant to us. We are not identified with the body, with the mind, with the outside world, but we are identified with pure energy and pure consciousness, whose nature is bliss. And this automatically happens. What all we have to do is, starting with the deep breathing process and observing the breathing and raising our individual consciousness through the Ajna Chakra. Ajna Chakra is also called the third eye of Shiva. And this is the Chidananda, Chit center. And when we are focused in this Chit Swarup, in the Ajna Chakra, all things happen by themselves. There is nothing we have to do. We have to just start with the breathing process, establish in pure consciousness, and all things happen by themselves. This is the dhyan. In this state of pure consciousness, identifying with both individual and supreme consciousness, all impurities are removed, all imbalances are removed, and all sorrow and misery, which is of the outer world, which is experienced by the body and the mind, they also disappear. So the mind and the body becomes the pure carrier of consciousness. This is called Chidanandarupoham Shivoham Shivoham. So we become Shiva is none other than Vishnu, Vishnu is none other than Shiva, and Shiva, Vishnu is Narayana. This Narayana consciousness is the Parame Vyoman. So start with the deep breath, deep breathe in and breathe out, observing them constantly. And this prana and prajna is real we, is real I am this prana and I am this prajna, because this is what does not leave me from birth to death. Always it is there with us. As long as I am alive, prana is there. As long as the world is there, the prajna consciousness is there. Prana makes me an individual being. The prajna is what makes this world come to our field of experience. Hari Om Tat Sat.